In the world of boxing, drama is not always confined to the fight itself. Still, very few expected what happened during the promotional media event for Gervonta Tank Davis's upcoming fight against Lamont Roach. The attention was supposed to stay locked on the matchup between the undefeated Gervonta Davis and the confident challenger Lamont Roach. But the press conference took an abrupt and chaotic shift, turning what should have been a standard promotional appearance into a tense and disorderly scene. In a shocking moment that left the room stunned. Floyd Mayweather, once a mentor to Davis and now considered one of his rivals, suddenly struck Davis in front of the cameras, instantly transforming the event into breaking news and leaving everyone present in disbelief. What would push one of boxing's most iconic figures into a very public breakdown with the fighter he once helped shape into a star? It all seems to stem from a long history of eroding trust, disagreements over career decisions, and frustration that steadily built up over time. A relationship that once felt like a close mentor-student bond slowly fell apart, eventually turning into a bitter personal rift filled with blame and resentment. As pressure mounted behind the scenes, the connection between them kept weakening until it reached a point where recovery was no longer possible. Now, with Gervonta Davis suddenly revealing his retirement plans, the situation has escalated even further, adding a new and volatile layer to an already heated conflict.
They retiring.
Are you losing the love?
What changed? What made you?
This shit is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta,
something should have happened at this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to walk today.
There's a lot going on in this situation, so let's jump right in. The press event leading up to the Tank versus Lamont Roach fight was meant to build hype and draw eyes, but instead, what came after shifted the discussion in an entirely unexpected direction.
Beat his ass for
can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
all that
quiet,
ski
y'all was,
mask
if
and
y'all
all
was
that.
loud.
got the whole hood over there,
About.
Tank.
Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna get f***ed
under
up
y'all
over here.
face
What
up.
do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
Initially, things appeared pretty standard. Each fighter went over their game plan, talked about where they see their careers heading, and what winning this bout would represent for their standing in the sport. They even reflected on how this result could influence how they're remembered long-term in boxing.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
Don't
bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah,
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey.
Somebody
What's
lying.
good?
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my name
Tank.
Tank maintained his usual air of confidence, while Roach stayed locked in and ambitious. clearly displaying the determination that defines his approach.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
The atmosphere in the room shifted instantly as Tank dropped a major announcement. This fight against Roach would mark the end of his boxing career, with plans to retire while still performing at the top of his game.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
The announcement hit everyone like a jolt, leaving both reporters and fans in stunned silence, and Roach himself clearly caught off guard. What was meant to be a straightforward promotional moment for the bout suddenly became a much bigger story than anyone had anticipated.
He says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
As the camera flashes intensified and reporters quickly scrambled to adjust their questions, Floyd Mayweather walked into the room. The mood changed immediately, with a noticeable spike in tension, looking visibly frustrated.
I ain't no fucking camera, motherfucker. I ain't no motherfucker. Bitch, I'm killing that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I kill you, motherfucker. You crazy? I know the fuck these niggas playing with. I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Fuck you up.
Suddenly, Floyd hit Tank, and the room erupted into complete chaos. Panic spread instantly as people began shouting from all directions, while security rushed in trying to restore order as the crowd was shoved and jostled in the confusion. Within seconds, the entire atmosphere collapsed into disorder. What was meant to be a simple fight promotion quickly shifted into a completely different headline, with the focus turning away from Tank versus Roach and instead landing on a heated Tank versus Floyd situation. A tension that has reportedly grown more and more intense over time.
Young kid came up to me when he was a kid. Wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter."
While under the Mayweather Promotions banner, Tank developed into one of boxing's biggest draws. He consistently headlined major events, maintained an undefeated streak, and steadily grew into a recognized star within the sport.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy's so unusual. His style so unusual and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped him. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence.
However, as Tank gradually began to take greater control over his own career, subtle cracks in the relationship.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel. And he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. He basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. That's what I was told at the time.
Even though Floyd Mayweather was instrumental in shaping Tank's rise, his progressively firm grip over career decisions began to come across as limiting over time.
set you off that you was like, I gotta do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's, I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
Still, parting ways didn't truly erase Floyd's influence from Tank's professional path. Even after their split, he was often said to be involved indirectly, with claims that he inserted himself into Tank's fight situation and even formed ties with certain opponents.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him bad situation.
One of the most difficult personal blows came when Calvin Ford, who had spent years as Tank's lead trainer and acted as a fatherly influence, moved away from his corner and joined forces with Floyd Mayweather's promotional camp.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym, don't tell my grandma or nothing.
So what led Calvin Ford, someone who had long been a constant presence in Tank's corner, to make such an unexpected decision, while Ford himself has largely avoided speaking out in detail?
Roger never got trainer of the year when Floyd was fighter of the year. Yeah. His dad never got trainer of the year. So, I've been openly expressing that, and I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Floyd Mayweather's promotional reach is extensive, offering entry into a larger roster of fighters, increased visibility, and the chance to secure bigger.
So his lifestyle, he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event fighter lives.
However, the situation doesn't appear to be driven purely by professional growth. There have also been circulating rumors that Calvin Ford might be experiencing some conflicted emotions toward Tank.
For battery, domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your box.
You got handcuffs?
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about her.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say...
Joining Floyd Mayweather's promotional setup could also signal a move toward more consistent professional security for Calvin Ford, something that, based on speculation,
he didn't have a chance to focus 100% on boxing. You know, one day you're worried about the position that your family is in. You're worried about your living condition.
With all the ongoing controversy unfolding, focus is gradually shifting away from Lamont Roach Jr.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
For Lamont Roach Jr., this fight marks a major milestone in his journey. A win here would do far more than boost his reputation. It would solidify his place among the sport's elite and elevate him to a whole new level in boxing.
My advantages in this fight are my IQ, my mental, my will, and my
Even as Lamont Roach Jr. stays fully focused on his training and preparation, the main attention continues to center on the ongoing.
Shit. He's the worst. Little boy. That baby. All right, guys. Start out. Little boy, please. Right, come right here. He's the worst thing. Come on, please. The shoulder. Back to. Go in the back.
If Gervonta Davis were to retire at this very moment, his legacy would still be defined by an impressive record of explosive knockouts, world title achievements, and standout pay-per-view performances. At the same time, his departure would inevitably.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you said how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just said you feel like you going out.
And they go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
Choosing to leave the sport while still at his peak, and with controversy still surrounding him, could significantly shape how his career is ultimately remembered. At the moment, opinions are divided, with fans and analysts debating.
There's the call. You have it. To close it out, you're taking on Roach. This is on March 1st. You predicted 9th round knockout. Why 9th round?
I was just fooling around. But hopefully I can get the night. Hopefully. Well, it's going to happen for sure. It's going to happen.
It's also worth noting that if Roach were to defeat Tank, it would likely raise serious questions about how Tank
you have to say about the charges against you?
Gervonta, you was charged.
You got nothing to say, guys. Come with me. I'm your body.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
You got nothing to say.
Losing his final fight would be a difficult outcome to process, and it might even lead Tank to reconsider whether stepping away from the sport is the right decision at all.
Lamont, let me ask you this. How is your style going to be different than anything Tank has faced, and how will you be able to get the upset and give him his first defeat?
It's just it's skill wise. I bring a lot to the table. I can adapt. I can fight various different styles. I'm tough. I'm gritty. I'm smart. I'm witty. Whatever the case may be, whatever I gotta pull out my bag of tricks to win, that's what I'm gonna do. Motherfucker.
The aftermath of the press conference has now left one central question hanging in the air. What direction will Gervonta Davis take from here?
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. Back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. Mm-hmm. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good.
That brings us to the end of today's video. If you found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications so you stay updated on future content. And make sure to share your thoughts in the comments. We're curious to hear what you think.